Hey, see guys, January 8th, 2020. I'm gonna videotape when I come right out. And sometimes, hopefully, that's awesome. Sounds like I'm outside. Let's see. Coming out. Usually this guy comes out. I don't know if they have Popeyes. We already had Popeyes. So just want to make a little video. Because usually when I first open the door, that's when I see people in my driveway and stuff. I'm going out today, so I'm waiting to get picked up. So, you know, I figure that's usually when it happens. I usually run into the witch next door, or into Smoky Robinson, the guy that smokes the other way. A couple times he just, just has to walk in front of my house to smoke instead of his own property. Because my house is a magnet for that kind of behavior. He's not the first and he won't be the last. But sometimes when I come out here, that guy comes right out and starts doing stuff. Well, she'll come out and do stuff, usually on a Friday. So I used to go out all the time on Fridays, like every Friday to go somewhere. And because of this stupid COVID, you can't go nowhere. So it's like a certain limited amounts of places you can go. So the place I'm going to today, I'm just leaving. It's gonna be once a year now with this appointment. I'm going to an appointment. But anyways, yeah. So usually when I sit here, there's a million cars, a million people on their bikes with red. All that kind of shit. Yeah. And it was quiet until I came out here. So there's that. Now, like an hour before I came out here, I heard what sounded like a drone. Towards my backyard, above the house. Usually they have the helicopters. But that was definitely a drone. So I'm not gonna go to Dunkin' until later. So I think I'm gonna, when I come home, I'll do what I gotta do here. I'll recharge my phone probably. I mean, I brought the charger with me, but sometimes it doesn't charge fast enough. And then I'll bring it with me. I wanna take a video when I go up to the Dunkin' Donuts. When I walk up to the entrance, I'll turn the camera on and make another video, because that's how I got gang stalked right after New Year's. When I showed that lady, she ran away. She ran away because I said out loud, "Did you get my picture?" Her eyes bulged out of her head. She stopped looking at her phone and ran around the corner. That's why you saw her running. I just stood there and posed for the camera. I thought it was funny. I'm like, haha. But New Year's Day was funny too, because I was coming up the stairs and I seen a gang stalker. He had his phone out. He was recording me, of course. What else to do? One of the Mexican gang stalkers. They're the ones that do it more than the other cultures. I don't know why, but they do. So I'm walking up the stairs, I see him with his phone out. I'm like, "Did you get my picture?" And he went, So I'm like, "Yeah, gang stalker, you loser." And I started laughing. I haven't seen that guy since. So, there you go. Yeah, so I just saw my neighbor, Bread Boy, He never leaves the house. Now all of a sudden he's leaving the house. Probably get more supplies. I really am. I really don't understand how she went in my backyard. Look at kitty. Look, kitty. We call him Patches. Anyways, I don't understand how when I went to the backyard, I saw banana peel and stuff thrown all over the place, and then there was no footage of her doing it. She's the one that throws banana peels. She threw it behind the fig tree, but she didn't want us to see it. Her doing it. Now we had like the couch back there, and the winter time we take everything and put it in the awning. So look at this gang stupid shit. All three of them, they're looking for me. Oh well. Anyway, here I am, bitches. Come and get me. You ain't doing shit. So anyways, I don't know how the camera was catching. Then when I found a piece of bread on the porch, I'm like, the camera didn't pick that up either, So, to me, I think she knows when the camera's gonna go off. Like, she synchronized, the camera when it goes on and off. I wonder if she probably, either she stood in front of my house and waited for the camera to go off, and then when she saw it wasn't on, she did that. Both places. Because even the other cameras didn't pick her up going outside. Those actually usually pick up somebody, hear the harassment. When they first come outside, the cameras do go off. The backyard, the hallway there. The other two get caught on camera right away. So she always stands out the window. Ooh, excuse me. She always stood out the window, staring at me out the window. So maybe I don't know, maybe she timed it somehow. Either when her husband or son would go out there to know when the cameras would go off. And here too, she probably did that all the time. That's why I see her all the time. She's always smirking at me. She did something. Either that or she called a demon to come around. Hello creatures or something, whatever the hell they are, to come around and tell her, when the cameras go off. But it could be too. It could be any of that stuff. They do that stuff. She's only waiting because she's looking for a reaction. She's waiting for me to yell at her. And all I've ever done was just throw everything away. I find stuff. I just throw it out, Why should I get pissed off, Stop cutting her bread and banana peels. I can't see you, look at the mess. Everybody does their garbage now. So nothing can trigger me really anymore. I'm not like bothered by it, I guess. But everybody throws their garbage in front of my house, all that kind of stuff, so. Oh, she'll come out right now, so go videotape. Like, whoa, gotcha, bitch. But yeah. Oh, we taxi cab. They always park in front of my house too, because they know. They taxi cabs are in on it too. Like I said.